Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, or the TIE Fighter Chick. Today I have a new box here that I want to show you all. I found this particular subscription box called Happily. I'll show you on the back of the box here. It says Happily. This I found through the pink envelope. I will link their YouTube channel down below. They do a lot of different subscription boxes, and unboxings kind of show you what everything is. But I decided to pick this one up. My partner and I, we love doing date night, and I thought this would be a really cute and fun idea for us to do for a date night. Especially during the winters, kind of fall winter season, things are getting colder outside. There's less large events and concerts and things outdoors. And right now that is kind of especially important to us, with everything going on in the world. We try to social distance as best we can. But this box, Happily, it is done to your preferences. They do a very detailed questionnaire before you get your actual box. And it goes into what your partner does and does not like, what your love languages are. It's a full quiz like that. So we have already opened this box. We couldn't wait to see what was inside. But I've repacked it so that I can go over everything with you guys. So, whoops, that's part of it. So there's a little card on top, and then you see they're in the box. And their tagline is Date Night Made Simple. They put everything into the box for you. There might be a few things that you might need to pick up, but it's usually something really easy that you most likely already have on hand. So the card that fell out says, "Welcome to your date. We're taking a trip to jolly old England tonight. It's the Victorian era. Think Charles Dickens, Emily Bronte, and lots of tea. You'll play a custom game, have tea and scones, and create some secret love notes to share with each other." That gives a hashtag to share pictures at. There's that little card. And then it tells you what's inside, so you've got a bit of a packing slip. If I remember correctly, I think this box was $40. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll leave it linked down below. Looking at it, I definitely felt it was worth the money. So now we've got this. So it's a little, kind of keeps the surprise in there. But it's a little sheet as well. And this is the prep, the items that you'll need to supply yourself. So these materials you'll need to have on hand to make the most of your date: a kettle or teapot, parchment paper or a silicone mat, a baking sheet. It also calls for salt, butter, eggs, and milk, or if you happen to be dairy-free, salt, coconut milk, and vanilla extract. We don't tend to have any dietary restrictions. There's some foods that we tend to stay away from just because we don't really care for them, but the nice thing about this is they do diet restrictions. I know gluten-free is a big thing for the pink envelope where I found this. So she does gluten-free, and they include goodies that you can eat that are gluten-free. So, lots of stuff. This was just some packing material in it. Like I said, we opened this already. So the next thing you see in the box is this little bag, and it's scones. So it's all of the items that you would need, along with a recipe card, to make scones. So if you take a look in the bag, there's kind of all these little packets, if you can see there. So you've got jam, you've got flour, which is actually gluten-free flour. There's sugar, there's tea bags in there. So it's got everything you need minus the prep items listed to be able to do your date night. Then, set that aside, there was a little red box and some cards. The first is going to be the set the scene. This is talking about kind of what you need. It also gives you a Spotify playlist that goes with your date, something to listen to. So it kind of talks a little bit more about that, kind of gives you a cute little picture. This is the Secret Love Notes card. This is just something really nice that you can continue doing even after the date is over. It's take 7 slips of paper, cards, or post-it notes, then write a week's worth of secret love notes to each other. Have fun hiding them each day through the week in an unsuspecting place where your sweetheart will get a surprise reminder of how much you love them. I think that is really sweet, something very easy to do. I know for us, we have these little plastic goats that we kind of do the same thing with. We hide them around in our bedroom or bathroom for the other to find. And it's just something to make us giggle, and we absolutely love it. Next is this little card, talks about tea time. It also gives you some questions that you can talk with each other over tea and scones. So things like, what's your favorite detective movie or show of all time? Would you take a trip to London? If so, what are the top sites that you would visit? Some just little questions like that go with the theme. And then there's this. So the back is really fun. It says, welcome to, and then it's a word that's been redacted, so marked through, Victorian England. The game is called Presume Nothing. Apparently in this game there's a killer on the loose, and you have to figure out the identity of the two players. It sounds really fun. I'm really looking forward to this. It sounds like it'll be a great time. My partner and I both love mysteries, and we both love, baking and being in the kitchen. So it's a really great way for us to spend some time together. And I happen to be off this weekend, so we are going to be doing this as a Sunday brunch, which I think is going to be really fun. All right, so that was a little tough to get open, but here we are. So there's a pamphlet inside that gives you directions on how to play. This game is made especially for Happily, so it's a game from them, which I think is really cool that they do their own games. Like, how neat is that, to be able to have different games based off of different boxes and different date night ideas. Plus, it's really nice to have games that you can play for two people. We don't always have friends over to be able to play card games and stuff with us, so. But just as an example here, so you've got Killer and Inspector. You've got a host of different cards with different names and profiles on them. There's some that have a red background, and then there's some that have a kind of gray background. But I'm really excited. I can't wait to play this game and see how it ends up. But it'll be a great time, I am sure. Well, there you have it. A little bit of a new box to us. We're excited to be able to take a look through and have our tea time. So I hope that you will check out Happily. They are a great company. I'm really happy with them so far. I am really looking forward to this date night. It's something unique, something different that we would not have thought of to do for ourselves. But all the information for this will be linked down in the description below. I hope everyone has an absolutely magical and fantastic day. Until next time.